Talking Pirates men's basketball alongside head coach Janson Hightower. I'm McConnico. Coach, you had a 10-day break and now back to the action. Games coming fast and furious. You were on the road this weekend up in the Rocky Mountains. A tough trip taking on a very good Colorado College and Johnson and Wales team. If you would, let's go through these games in chronological order. Talk about the Tigers game first.
They played very well. I'm not going to take anything away from Colorado. They're fighting for a tournament spot. And at their place, they were ready for us, and we didn't come out defensively as we needed to, communication-wise. And then we got the shots we wanted offensively, but didn't make nearly enough of them. So you look up and you're down 28-9 up in altitude and at their place, and they're playing well. And so the good thing was we fought back and cut it to 3. About, I think it was 4 minutes left in the game from being down 19 in the first half, and I think it was 10 or so at half. So that part was good, but to get down like that, to not play well on both ends is going to make it really hard. And Jockey Black is tough to stop. I mean, like, he was only 8 for 15 from the field, but he got to the free throw line, and they made free throws. I think they were 23 out of 28 from the line. So, but some good individual performances. Brandon kept us in it. Some other guys made some big plays, and we rebounded well. We offense rebounded well. I think we had 15 boards, so that shows some hustle and some fight. But we didn't start like we needed to win the game. Johnson Wales game, we responded well. I think we were up 14 with like 12 minutes to go in the first half. But their firepower, they're not going to keep them at bay for long and keep them off the free throw line. So. Bailey Stevens for them had a good first half. They have 4 seniors playing, a ton of minutes. And we took Herman and Romero away the first half, and Stevens had a good half. And Romero was too much the second half for us. We had some bad turnovers as well, and didn't rotate enough defensively towards those 2 guys. The second half, we rested off the ball when we really needed to have 2 or 3 guys guarding Romero. And forcing it to somebody else, and just didn't do that well enough. But we got down and fought and fouled them and got them to miss some, and we had a chance. They did a good job fouling up 3. I think it was with 4.2 left, and I didn't know if there was enough time for us to try to foul, and we can't advance the ball like the women's game. So Wheeler missed it well, and their kid actually tipped it out instead of grabbing it. And there was a fumble chance for a ball, and just didn't come up with it. So, again, it's tough to win on the road, but against them, I think they're 9-4 in the league, and they'll have a chance to win the regular season, I think, with the guys they have. So we got to, there's no rest for the weary or time to sulk or be down, because we got to go to Shriner tonight and get on to the next one. We did that in practice yesterday pretty well.
Yeah, just about to say, generally coaches say that's a good thing coming off a loss, being able to go right back at it, but very little time. After the road trip up to Colorado, you've got Shriner tonight. I know you know the Shriner team, you played them previously. What do you want to see from your team in this bounce-back game?
I want to see us respond with energy and focus was the things yesterday in practice, because it's one thing to get to play hard, and we have to do that, but to focus on what we're trying to do schematically, defensively, is really, that's where we got to see the next step. And that's where this team has to be more focused and have more consistency with the defensive focus and IQ, because we're not ever going to out-athlete people. Sometimes Trent Garrett will make a play, or Joel Martinez will make a play, but we have to be very sound and know the game plan, and then go execute it. When we do that, we get some good things done. So that focus, I think they'll come out and play hard, but the focus on the IQ stuff we have to do, because they're a well-coached team, and they're going to throw different stuff at us and execute. So we have to do that as well, and be able to play a better full 40 minutes.
Your team currently 3rd in the SCAC standings, record of 7-4, behind TLU and Johnson and Wales, getting near the end of the regular season in conference. What do you want to see in these final few conference games before you turn your sights to the tournament, aside from winning, obviously?
Yeah, I mean, I want to see us do well enough to, I want us to, coach speak, I want us to play to our max potential or close to it. I think if we do that, we'll be a top 2 seed. And so the winning will take care of itself if you do the little things that we need to do and you focus every play. Focusing every play and every play mattering is what it's going to come down to for these guys, for this group, because we got to go to TLU and Trinity as well. But I mean, honestly, Johnson Wells, they're just as talented or more than anybody else that we have left. And at their place, it was tough. So can we bring what we did, but do it even the extra 3 or 4 minutes that we didn't focus? And then we're in a position to get a bye still because Johnson Wells can't go. So it's there still for us to control what happens to us. So I want to see us take control of the things we can control.
Pirates continue the road trip on the road tonight down in Kerrville, taking on Schreiner. Coach, best of luck to you. Look forward to speaking with you next week.
Thank you.